sky like a bird in flight, and who will be her lover? All your life you've never seen a woman taken by the wind. Would you stay if she promised you heaven? Will you ever win?
Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Obviously it has been a while since I have posted a video. I'm really sorry for that. But this is going to be a life update video. There have been a lot going on, but I am going to try to make this as short as I can because I'll probably just be rambling about boring things. So first of all, I guess I'll say why I haven't been posting videos, and it's simply because, for one thing, I have been so busy with school. It's honestly crazy. 7 days a week. A lot of the times we're working almost 70 hours a week there. So it's crazy, breeding and foaling and just feeding and doing chores and all that. And don't get me wrong, like, I absolutely love it. I'm so glad I made the choice to take this course. It's definitely what I want to do with my life. Animal production as a whole, honestly, is just, it has always fascinated me, and so I'm so glad that I have had the opportunity to learn more about, in specific, equine reproduction, because obviously they are an animal that I love, and they're like literally my entire life. So and I've got into AI, a bunch of horses. I actually had my first pregnancy via AI. So that was really awesome, and I've got to do a lot of hand breeding as well. I have two now that I handled, two mares that I handled for hand breeding that are now pregnant, and it's just so amazing. Like, I love it so much. I've learned so much, and we do lavages, and I collect stallions, and we analyze semen and everything like that. So honestly, like, I cannot complain. However, I have not been doing a lot of riding, partly because, like I said, I have no time, but also I didn't bring Dita, my main horse, and then Nintendo. I do actually have him now with me at the college. However, where he was at my friend's house for a year, he kind of wasn't doing the best, and so it's been like, I've had him now for probably almost 2 months, a month and a half at the college, so he's starting to look better. My plans with him are to just get him going good, and then hopefully the beginning of June I'm trying to send him off to a friend who's going to put some riding on him, and if that goes well, then probably start him on the barrels, and then I'll take him back down to Langley with me when I go back. But I'm going to get to this part because there's been a lot going on that I obviously haven't been talking about because I haven't been making videos. So and then also I do have a roommate, and so, you know, and then, okay, there's a lot. I can't make videos at the college because it's all client horses, and so we can't post videos or pictures of the client horses that are there. So it's really hard, you know. I can't really even do like a day in my life or anything like that because I just really cannot get footage of anything that I do in a day because I'm there all day. In fact, lately I've even been sleeping there more than I have at my own house because we've been on full watch. So we have beds up in a classroom up above the production barn, and we sleep in there. And you know, it sounds fun, but last night we actually had 2 foals, so I probably got about 2 hours of sleep in between them with all of the extra things we do for them, and we watched the entire foalings and everything like that. And we had 2 beautiful foals, very healthy, smooth deliveries and everything, so that's great. We actually have not had any issues with foaling this year yet, and we only have 3 foals left out of 17, so pretty good. But okay, moving on to other things. So my plans for the future, and I will be getting back to making videos pretty soon because my course, so currently it is May 22nd. My course, I have a month left, so it's done June 25th. And then I'll actually be going back home pretty much directly after that. Now, that's not what I planned at the beginning, and I'm not sure if I talked about my timeline before everything else that's happened, the new installments in my life. And, you know, honestly, if you've seen, I'm gonna put this in the playlist, My Crazy Life, because if you've watched some of those other videos life updates and stuff, you will see some trends in my life, and things never really go smoothly. And I always like to look on the bright side, so I'm not going to be negative about it. But one of the things that did happen recently was the landlord of the house I'm renting right now. So originally I had a lease until the end of July, so I was going to be staying here for a whole nother month. But she's actually decided to sell the house, and she's kicking me and my roommate out. So we have to be gone May 31st. So I have a month where I don't even know where I'm going to be living. Because of that, I ended up actually deciding to send Kaya, my dog, home. And so it's been really, really hard recently. Thankfully, because we have been so busy, it's not been as, I haven't had as much time to sit and think and be sad about it, which is probably good. But so she went home probably a week ago now. So that's really hard, because the whole reason that I was renting a place instead of living on campus was so that I could have my dog, and now it's kind of just getting ripped away, which, I mean, everything happens for a reason. Maybe because now that I'm probably just going to be ending up living on campus for the rest of my course for the last 25 days or whatever it is. So I'm not honestly worried about it, because we've been sleeping there anyways, and you know, it's whatever. I'll figure it out. I'm not worried about myself. But the reason why I wanted to send Kaya home was just because I knew that if I couldn't find a place that allowed dogs, that I would have, like, I don't know what I would do. And it happened that at the same time all this was going on, I actually had a friend up here who was going back down to Langley to help my sister with some horse stuff. And that's actually going to be a surprise later on in the summer that I'll probably be talking about what was going on down there. That's not going to be something I'm going to talk about yet, because it's still very much in the works. But so it just seemed like a convenient time, and I thought I might as well send her home while I can, instead of keeping her here and just hoping that I find somewhere to live that will allow my dog. Or, you know, because if I couldn't, then what would I do? Maybe hopefully find someone else that could take her until I go home. Well, I mean, my dog's my best. I can't even explain, like, how much she means to me and how much of a best friend, like, she is to me. Like, she's my child. And so it's really hard being away from her, but I prefer that over potentially, you know, having to trust some other person to care for her, you know, if things go bad and I can't find somewhere. So anyways, it just seemed like the best thing. And then she's with my family and the other dogs that she knows, and I obviously trust my family to look after her and everything. So that's kind of what's going on with that. Also, I'm not going to talk a lot about this, but I also had COVID. So that was rough. It wasn't great. I can say, I know it's different for everybody. It was just like a bad flu for me, so don't, you know, feel bad or anything. It wasn't terrible. And I know that it is terrible for some people, so I'm not trying to downplay that either, but I did have that, so great times. Other than that, honestly, like, I have not really been doing a whole lot extra other than school, because like I said, we are there for so many hours of the day. I'm literally, I slept there last night. I got here this morning after we rode a horse, and it's a Saturday, and we still had breeding to do, and we had chores to do and teasing and everything. And so I'm back here today for a couple hours. I showered, did some laundry, cleaned up the house a bit, and I'm going to be going back there for chores in the evening. And then I don't know if I will or will not. Well, I probably will sleep here tonight, but it's just busy. It's crazy busy. It's going to lighten up when the last 3 foals are born, but for now, yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, that's why I have not been posting a lot. I'm trying to think. I think there was something else I was going to talk about. I don't know. But I am going to be going home, and then I actually, for next year, I applied, like, starting in the fall, to go do a course close by to where I am from, where my family lives, and it's just a livestock production course. So that's because I love this so much. I decided, you know, because I already know that this is something I want to do, produce animals and raise them and breed them, that I want to learn more about that in other animals, other farm animal species. And because I also would really love to have some cows someday. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. And by the way, Dita, she is doing great. It will actually be her birthday at the end of the month. So that's exciting. She'll be 9 years old. I don't know where the time has gone. Like, honestly, it's crazy. But she's healthy. She's doing good. She's happy. I miss her. I'm excited to see her. I'm actually excited. Maybe I'll make a video like going home and then being reunited with my dog and my horse, because I will probably be crying. And it'll be a special time because I've never been away from them. Like, literally the most I've been away from Kaya at one time was 3 days. And it'll have been, I think, a month and a half by the time I see her again. So that's crazy. And then Dita will be like 4 months. So that's even crazier. So definitely stay tuned for those. I don't know if I will have another video before that or not, but I'll definitely try to make that happen. And thank you guys for watching. I hope this kind of explains like where I've been. I don't want to like leave you guys hanging. But there's just not much to make videos about, and I don't have much time to just sit down and do this. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to leave a comment, ask me a question, I don't know, whatever you want. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully.